Hello and welcome back to Jan's Views on Crime, Nicola Bulley update. Now guys, it's been 3 months since I last spoke about the Nicola Bulley case, and it's always in my mind. When I did the last videos about it, there was a channel in particular called Break the Ice that I reacted to. And I thought it might be quite nice because he's again talking about the case. I thought it'd be quite nice to react to to what he's saying, because he's brought up something that I haven't really looked deeply into. So I want to give you guys the opportunity to perhaps give your opinions on it. And that situation is the caravan park. I think I may have touched on it, and I've been a bit naughty. I haven't gone over it before doing this video, but I thought, let's just check out Break the Ice again and see what he's come up with. Now, I see that he's done a short, so let's put this up for you and just listen to what this lady says.
Lastly, there has been some mention of CCTV specifically at the caravan site that hasn't been working, and that's suspicious itself. That is not the case. We have been helped and assisted beyond all belief by the caravan owners in this. Lastly,
okay, so she's saying that the caravan owners of the caravan park have been very happy to assist them. So that's interesting. Why is she suddenly talking about that now? Now, I don't know his name. Is it Mark? I don't know. But Break the Ice here has posted this in the last few days, in the last 8 days. So let's have a look at what some of the comments have said, because I always think that's very interesting. You guys, you know what you're talking about. Sometimes more than some of these other people, I must say, who get paid to investigate situations. Anyway, so first one has said, still waiting for the truth. Yep, I agree with that. I think we are still waiting for the truth. I don't think it's out there, guys. Do you? Do you feel that the truth is out there as regards what happened to that young lady? I certainly don't. But okay, everyone's entitled to their opinion. I just feel that the case wasn't given a proper investigation. It was almost like it was a cover-up. That's what I believe. So second one is on here. I don't believe you, lady. Interesting. Someone under there has written 100% agree. Suspicious all day long. Now, bear in mind, this is 7 days ago, and the incident with Nicola was well over 3 months ago. So, yeah, bear that in mind. People are not accepting the official findings on this case, the same as with the J.K. Slater case, and that's another reason why I also cover that. Right, somebody has also put, yes, many a time over the years this has happened, as in the case of Ian Huntley, Stuart Hazel, and many more. So is he saying, oh, that's David, I recognise him. So is David saying that there were cover-ups with Ian Huntley? I didn't know there was a cover-up with Ian Huntley. What was that? Where was the cover-up there? Oh, I don't know. And also Stuart Hazel, he's the father, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, wasn't he the one that went on Jeremy Kyle? I think so. Anyway, so that's interesting, David. Let me know if you can elaborate on that. I would like that. Right, underneath there, somebody called Alison has put, getting the vibe of, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours, going on here. Okay, so whose back is she scratching? Is she scratching the owner of the caravan park's back? Okay. Okay, Jane underneath that says, the lady at the caravan is a nasty bit of work. I'd not want to be on her site, and not forgotten that Nicky's husband was wanting to buy in the site. It's that lady who finds the mobile and the dog, plus the lead. The lady protests too much. She didn't like Nikki or Willow, her dog. It still stinks. Now, guys, I'm just reading what other people are saying about this case. This isn't all coming out of nowhere. This is, out of my confuddled brain. This is coming out of people who are aware of the case and are saying their opinions on it, and we've all got opinions. So underneath that particular one about this lady who didn't like Nikki or the dog, we've got two replies. One of them has put oh about a spelling error. Never mind, forget that. Right, underneath that one, somebody has put, if you come across helpful, it takes the heat of you, they think. Like many have said, Ian Huntley is a fine example. Praying this gets absurd, this gets solved. So what are they saying then? Ian Huntley is a fine example of what? That he came across as helpful. Oh God, can somebody who knows what's happened in the Ian Huntley case, can you please let me know? Let me know in the comments, because I don't know. What have I missed, guys? Somebody underneath has put, somebody called Gloria has said, Luke, you make more sense than anyone. Nicola didn't stand a chance, and getting the case reopened will be difficult, even impossible. The man with the caravan is our only hope, but he may be really scared to come forward. I know what they mean. I know who they mean. It was the guy that spoke. He lived on the caravan site and he seemed absolutely petrified of the woman that ran the site. I mean, yeah. And then she came forward towards him and was saying, oh, what are you doing? And blah, blah, blah. It was a YouTuber that was on the site, wasn't it? Have you guys seen that? Please don't make me go and dig it up. No, please. There's a guy, a YouTuber, who goes onto the site, meets this guy in a caravan who's living there, and this guy on the caravan seems to be withholding things, but not in the sort of way as to try and manipulate the situation. It was like he was frightened to say what was actually happening or what had happened. And then he was confronted by Little Miss Battle Axe. And you just got a really sort of bad vibe about that caravan park. It's so interesting. Somebody called Karen says, nope, not buying it, lady. Somebody called Paul has said, only what I heard back then from police interviewing her. Penny was at the table crying with her head in her hands. They were asking her to tell them what she knew, but despite the emotion, she wouldn't speak out. Was it 2 weeks they searched the park after Nikki went missing? Interesting. So Break the Ice replied to that. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Ah, they searched the park only 2 weeks ago. Really? What's the delay? Oh, geez. Let me tell you, all these comments are basically saying that they don't believe this woman. So somebody called Victor has said, I bet they have been very keen to assist. I wonder why. Okay. And Gloria underneath has put with their own version. And then Break the Ice has put, I wonder. Well, how interesting. How interesting was that, guys? Very interesting. Now I want to have a quick jump into his last video. Let's pop into this video and see what Mr. Break the Ice has got to say about the caravan.
Scene set up and the caravan park wasn't checked until 2 weeks later. So this would mean she could have been kept there for a long time after going missing. And for the same reason, she could have been placed into the river at a later date under the cover of darkness without being noticed.
People are saying, and this is where it's similar in some ways to Jay Slater, where they were actually found we don't believe, well, I shouldn't speak for anyone else. I don't believe that that was where she died. The same with Jay Slater. Where he was found, I don't believe that was where he died. I also believe with the two cases that they were both taken there. Their bodies were taken to where they were found. And this is exactly what Break the Ice is saying here. It looks like he's reading comments that he's received, probably under a video, and going off of that. And do you know what? In the crime community, that's actually a good thing to do. That's why I take notice of what people say in the comments, because you can learn a lot from what other people say, because people can point out things that perhaps you haven't noticed. Before we go on any further, I need to ask you if you're okay. Have you been looking after yourselves? I think we're heading into another cold spurt. Great. Just when we thought we were getting warmer weather, apparently they've said that we may get snow tomorrow. Listen, I've got everything I need. I don't care. Not going out anywhere. And to be honest, I'm quite lucky where I live, and I'm not showing off. I'm just saying, where I live, we don't get a lot of snow. So you watch tomorrow. I'll be snowed in for a month. Expect many videos. Anyway, let's move on. As I say, I hope you're all well. I hope you're all taking care of yourselves and trying to smile as often as you can, because in this world, that's very important. We have to smile, guys. Anyway, let's get back to this young man.
And there's another point down the line. The police were communicating with the community and letting them know we are no longer searching the bench area of River.
They stopped. So, well, God, I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to have to go back and see the timeline. How long was she missing for, guys? Can you remember? A few weeks, was it? Was it 3 weeks? Am I wrong? Oh, should have done my homework. Sorry, guys.
So the community and the people in the caravan park would know that they've stopped searching the area. So what a great time to put a body into the river. They're not searching there anymore.
Oh, that's a good point. So what he's saying is, if you know what happened to Nicola happened in the caravan park, then they didn't have to wait very long, did they? Until the police stopped looking actually at the river. Did they look anywhere else? I don't think they did. It was sort of surmised almost immediately that she must be in the river because the dog was there. But yeah, they didn't seem to do much of a search in the nearby caravan park, did they?
Peter Falding comes along. He wants to search in the hotspot.
Yeah, so I did do a video on Peter Falding. If you want to hear what actually happened there, then please check out my other videos. Yeah, there's one that I actually did on Peter Falding.
The only way out of that field, without being caught by CCTV, is down the towpath, or, and this is something that I've subsequently learned, and then going back to my own footage, I can now see it. Not only the kissing gate, but just behind it, and I'll show you the image on screen now. To the right of the kissing gate, there is like a farmer's gate that opens out, kind of thing. So the only way out of that field without being caught by CCTV is down the towpath through the kissing gate, or entering the gate to the right of the towpath that leads into the back of the caravan park.
Wow. So it was very much in close proximity to the area where Nicola went missing. So it seems absurd to me that the police didn't immediately check the caravan park. So I think we need to look deeper into that, guys. I'm going to stop this video now because I think you prefer small bites. But yeah, expect another video from me very soon on this. Let's just listen to just a little bit more about the fact that there was a gate that led directly into the caravan park.
The back of the caravan park, which wasn't covered by CCTV.
Yeah, that's a good point. Absolutely. There was no CCTV there, was there? And there was none in the park. I mean, yeah, it all figures.
2 ways out of there. I didn't know about this other gate. I missed it. It's tucked away, and the lower field is set back, and I missed it. But looking back at my footage, you can see it. Someone has messaged me about this gate. Here's a picture.
See, look. If you look here, that's the bench that she was at. That was the bench that they found her phone on and the dog lead. And the dog was running, I think, backwards and forwards to the gate. I mean, look how isolated it looks. So it looks like this area here, or round about here, is where the caravan park is. Well, I really appreciate him for doing that, because this is how we're going to find out what actually happened. Are we going to find out? I don't know. I just feel it's really bad that these people, especially people that seem to have met their demise at the hands of others, do not receive justice. And that's why people like myself speak up about it. I think we do need to speak up about it. It's not about being nosy. It's just about finding justice for people. We need justice for Nicola as much as we need justice for Jay, as much as we need justice for anyone that we feel did not receive sufficient evidential investigations from the powers that be. Come on, guys. Do your jobs. It's not fair. It's not fair on people who no longer have a voice. So anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. And I think I may do a follow-up one. I know that he's got another video up here. Hang on, let's just go back. He's done another one on the exact, that's the one that I'm on at the moment, but he's also done another one 9 days ago, which is my theory, and it looks like he's walking around inside there. So let's react to that maybe very, very soon, and see how it goes. I want to say a big thank you to this guy who's worked tirelessly to find justice for Nicola. And at the end of the day, that's all we want, guys. So you take care of yourselves out there, because trust me, it's a rotten old world. So until the next one, bye-bye for now.